Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sweetly and this is Losing the Fluff, where we use walking workouts and low impact workouts to lose weight, and we really just focus on overall better health. I just want to say thank you for joining me as I'm on my journey towards better health, and I appreciate having others to work out with. So thanks for joining. Now, before we get started, I'm going to always remind you, get your container of water, glass, cup, bottle, but have it somewhere nearby. Somewhere that you can get to it, and if at any time you feel hydrated, you need to stop and take a break, because I don't always take breaks. But you can pause me. Pause me, take your break, hydrate yourself, and get back to it. Because on this channel, giving up on yourself is never an option. So if you start the video, finish it. So that way you can teach your subconscious that you do start the task that you finish. All these little things play a very intricate role in discipline and in the overall weight loss process. Because if you can start what you finish, especially like right now while you're trying to work on yourself, you want to show your body subconsciously that I start and complete the task. So let us go ahead and stretch. I'm going to turn to the side, put my hand behind me, and lean back. Pull it comfortably down and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just come back. Drop your hands. Just take our hands out like this and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands at our sides, and remember, from the moment we start doing our warm-ups throughout the entirety of our video, holding your tummy so we can work those abdominals, okay? So you should be holding your tummy right now, and if you don't know how to hold it, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now, look at my shirt. Okay, now, this is me. Whew, my tummy not being held in. But throughout all my workouts, I am always working my abdominals. And the easiest way that I feel to do that is just holding your tummy throughout the workout. Just suck it in. And hold it. It's like sitting like this, like, and hold the position. Like that's how it feels happening inside my tummy. So do that so that you can work your abdominals through this workout. And then if you are not used to holding it, well, just let it go, breathe, and then bring it back in and hold it for as long as you can. And then I'm not telling you to hold your breath. I'm simply telling you to hold it in your abs, okay? Now let us go ahead and start walking. Yeah. Let's walk. Get off. Let's go. Let's walk. So today, it's Wednesday for you, but I always be honest and tell y'all exactly where I'm at. So, we celebrated my birthday yesterday, but you know, today is really Tuesday for me, so happy birthday to me. Yes. And I was watching a video today. Now, I'll be honest and tell y'all, I do watch other YouTubers who focus on health, not just like walking and stuff like that, but I actually mostly watch influencers who talk about the other side, because I don't really have a problem with getting up and walking. That comes easy for me. I don't have a problem doing the low impact workouts as long as my body physically can withstand what I'm trying to do. But even when I'm having aches and pains, I can always walk. When all else fails, I can walk. And as long as I can walk and I can move my body, I have a chance staying on track and getting my body back to a place that I want it to be. But the key is to move, family. You gotta move. And you see I'm walking, but I'm also moving forwards and backwards. This is where I'm at, yeah. So just match what I'm doing. Today, I plan on incorporating a little bit of low impact into our walk. And I have to go to the podiatrist soon. So we're gonna make the most of this video. And if you're new to my channel, let me explain. So I am, as of today, a 47-year-old mother of 3. I'm married, and I also have been working on my weight for 20 plus years. But I was never, like, at different parts of my life, actively focusing on losing weight. Although I was always wanting to lose weight. Didn't really happen so much in my 20s. In my 30s, after I got arthritis, which was at 33, I began to then realize my body is trying to shut down on me. I have to figure out what's going on. So I did. Went on a long journey through my health, learning how to walk again, because my arthritis was so bad. I had to learn how to walk. I had 2 leg braces, and it took a while, like over a year, for me to feel somewhat back to myself. But that part of my life changed my life forever, because that's when I became a person who realized how important it is really to, like, try to focus on your health, to try to work on your health. And so at that point, I really was just focusing on getting a hold of arthritis. And it took me a long time because I felt so young. You know, it's like every time I would go to the doctor, they'd be like, "Oh, sweetie, you're so young to have arthritis." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Can you explain to me how this happened, though?" No, never. They never explained to me how I ended up being 33 with arthritis. And I had to change my whole career because I used to work with kids. I used to be on the ground. I used to be hands-on, very active. Very active. I couldn't do that anymore. Couldn't get down like I wanted to. I couldn't go and be hands-on like I wanted to. And I went through a series of being depressed, you know, when you went from being a person that was, I was always active. I'll say that. I was a, fluffier woman, but I feel like I was always active. I was at the club like 3 times a week, and I'm at the club and I'm dancing, like leaving, sweat pouring off. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like, me coming to the club, me getting out there on the dance floor, me dancing for 2-3 hours, and I'm telling you, I'm leaving pouring with sweat. I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, this is how I can get my workout in, because I work all day, and it didn't never really match up, y'all. Like, I was doing that, but I still was like 230, 240. I didn't understand. And so I was focused more, After I got arthritis, I didn't go clubbing and stuff no more. I was just, like I said, depressed, just like trying to walk again. I was on so many meds. Like, I was sleeping a lot because I was in so much pain. Like, at this time, I'm not married. I'm actually single, and a single parent at that. And I was sleeping so much, y'all. Like, the kids. Okay, so I'm having technical difficulties, but I think I fixed it. I forgot to delete some of my videos, and I have ran out of storage. Gotta love it though, gotta love it. So let's do 15 pullbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pullbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Form 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 10, 11. If you got tummy pulled in, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's walk. Yeah. Let's walk. Get up. Let's go. Let's walk. Oh, yes. This right leg, y'all, is still messed up. It's still very, very stiff. But it doesn't stop me from walking, but it does try to minimize my mobility with the knee. But I say all that to say, we're about to do 15 knee-ups in 5, 4. So do your best. 3, 2. I'm not doing high knees. 1. But you can challenge yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going for it. 6. Challenge accepted. 7. Whew. 8. 9. Oh my goodness. 10. 11. 12. 13. Ooh, 14. 15. Let's walk. What did y'all feel that? Yeah. Let's walk, 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 walk. Go. Let's go. Let's walk off this floor. Yeah. Did y'all feel that? Because, oh, my knee is on fire. But it felt great. Okay. For 5 seconds, we're going to do 2 rounds of, I forgot how to call it, but you'll be able to pick it up real quick. We'll do 2 rounds, 2 on each leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like a side step. So come to the side, position your feet like so. 1, 2. I feel like I sometimes alter my arms when I'm doing this. Let me try to get it right. Nope. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, y'all. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Let's go. 1, 2. Keep that tummy pulled in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Last one for this side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, y'all. 8, 9, 10. Other side. Last one for this side. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's walk. Let's walk, 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 walk. Let's go. Let's walk. Let's walk that nigga. Walk up and down. Yeah. Let's go. Let's walk. Y'all hit the couch. It happens sometimes, y'all. I try to remember how many steps it takes, but sometimes I get so into the walking, I don't mind if I'm off the couch. I don't. Let's take it up and down. Or back and forth. Yeah. Let's speed our heart rate up. Let's speed it up so we can cool it down. Yes, I love that. I do. I love to speed it up so we can cool it down. But we're building back to that. We are building back to that. As I get this leg back better, and I'm working on it every day. I like doing low impact workouts. And I also like to walk. I like to do both. I enjoy challenging myself. You know, one thing I love, when somebody tells me like, Sweetie, you can't do something, and my mind just clicks like, oh, that's what you think. And I'm gonna tackle that. I'm gonna tackle it because nobody can ever tell me what I cannot do. I can do whatever I want. I'll just put my mind to it and give it my best. And if I don't succeed, I don't like to lose, so I'll go back. I'll keep trying. This is why giving up on yourself is never an option. Because when it comes to your health, when it comes to your body, you can't give up on yourself. You cannot. We are born in this vessel that we have. And guess what? It's our job to take care of it. Right? And there's like no real manual that we were born with that came out with us. A guide to take care of this vessel. You know? We all had to learn in the environments that we grew up in. And we can all admit that some of us had parents that didn't quite know how to teach us certain things. So you can't necessarily be upset with your parents. They didn't teach you certain things that they didn't know themselves. So they can't teach you something that they don't know. You just have to be real with yourself to recognize that. And then also know that as the child, you can still teach your parents. So yeah, I talked to my mom about better health and her eating habits. Although she doesn't listen. She still does what works for her, and honestly, it works for her. Like I said, she went down from like 170 to 146. And it took some time. She took her time. But that's where she's at. You know, and you'll just look at her, and every time you see her, she's always snacking on something. But like as far as like a meal, probably eat like one good meal a day. And then coupled with these little snacks. And that works for her. And that's why I tell you all, there's no clear-cut recipe of how you're supposed to eat. You need to literally put it together based on what you see works for yourself. And if you find that hard to figure out, I suggest start a food journal. Yeah, start a food journal. That way, you know, you eat what you're going to eat throughout the day. You think about, how does that food make you feel? Does that food make you feel energized? Are you able to go through your day with the energy that you need to tackle all your tasks? Or does the food make you lethargic? Does it make you sleepy? Does it give you the itis? Make you want to go to bed? Because if that's the case, family, you don't want the itis foods. You want the things that are going to feed you energy. And you know what? That mostly comes from living foods. Yes, fruits and vegetables. Those are the things that are naturally going to boost your mind and your body and give you the energy that you need to get through your tasks throughout the day. Now, most of us in our diets and the things that we eat a lot of processed foods because that's how we were raised. But how we were raised doesn't necessarily mean we have to stay in that cycle or that loop. As an adult, it's now your job and your opportunity to make your life the best it could be. And part of that is realizing what works for you and what doesn't. And so if it doesn't work, chuck it out the window and be okay with that, right? But when it works for you, write it down. Especially if it's something new. Write it down so that you can work to incorporate that into your life. And slowly you will begin to create your own recipe for success. Using your journal, food diary, whatever you want to call it, to figure out what is really working for you. And even like go as far as to even log your weight. Because you might see that eating certain foods in a day-to-day basis makes you lose more weight. And so yes, family, yes. I definitely suggest start some type of food diary or food journal. If you are struggling with your weight, but you feel like me, like this part, you come in and working out, you get into 10K steps or you get into 7K or whatever that number is that you've set for yourself, you go and you make those goals every day, but you still see that you're on a scale and that your weight is fluctuating but not in the way you want. This is not the part that you need to be focused on. You need to focus on what you're putting in your body, what's going out of your body, and how much nutrients from what you're taking in is your body able to take in. Because, right, a lot of the processed foods doesn't have a lot of nutrients for us. And so that's why our body still craves stuff. It craves stuff because it's craving the different nutrients that it's needing. And we're not quite understanding that. Well, nobody really taught us that's what was happening. but it's what's happening. Yes, and so when you are able to have that balance that I talked about, everything starts to work in cohesion. And I know because the times that I have achieved this, y'all, I'm like on cloud 9. But the other part that I talked about, the discipline and the willpower, knock me off sometimes. But my determination gets me right back on the wheel every time. Every single time, family. So just know that's what it is. Okay? Now, let us do 20 side jacks. And then we're going to go into cool down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side jacks. 1, 2, 3. If you didn't see 4, the 5, the step counter for yesterday's video, 6. It's like 7. Actually at the end. 7 in the credits. 8. I'm so sorry, family. 9. I realized that after I recorded it. 10. It was 11. 2,659 steps. 12. 13. That was yesterday. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Woo. 20. Let's cool it down. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. That just feels so good. Let's do that again. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Yes. Just take in that good breath. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more time. Okay, y'all, if you made it to this far, this is the end of today's video. Because like I said, I gotta go to the podiatrist in a little bit. But today, we have walked 2,443 steps. That's 2,443 steps. I always think that's a great start to the day. Take that, run with it. 10K challenge. If you're accepting the challenge, type in challenge accepted in the box, family. Now, I'm hype. I don't know if you can tell I'm hype. I'm so excited about today. Because I know the podiatrist is going to tell me that cyst has not come back. I'm really excited about that. And I'm coming in for good news. I've been really working on my foot and trying to get my foot into the best shape it could be in, having this issue called plantar fasciitis. It's what it is, but it doesn't mean it's going to stop me. Because nothing's going to stop me. Every day that I'm breathing, I'm going to show up. I'm going to be here because I'm showing up for myself. And as long as I show up, you show up for yourself, family. I love you. Giving up on yourself is never an option. Apply that to every aspect of your life, not just weight loss. And you'll see how amazing life can be. All right. And y'all take care of yourselves. I love you so much. See you next time.